are they can do louder. It's impossible.
Let's take a listen and see what you're talking about. Okay. The flutes, everything else, everything's playing at very high. Right. So the key part to Sonic Destroyer is actually the chorus part, the chorus that you're listening to, the crashing of the cymbals, the claps on the same sequence, the kick, everything is moving at the same time.
Together, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back again. So it's just a very big crescendo that just plays over and over and over again. So
maybe we can hear just the orchestra.
Yeah, let me go
by
back.
muting the electro.
Sure. All right.
Okay. It was quite difficult for them because they have to play in the same time, 80 people playing in the same time with holes between every chord. It's very difficult, but they did it perfectly. And we can hear you are playing exactly the same rhythm with the orchestra. Can we hear just the electro part?
Electro parts. The original sequence of that dun, dun, was more funky. It was funkier in the original composition, and I think maybe it's a matter of generation, a matter of culture, or we were thinking. I remember we were kind of thinking more so of like the hits of say like James Brown, when the band comes out and the brass hits, and this way it sounds more like a marching band, which is not bad, but I mean it's more of a fanfare type of event, which I think
it's a classical way to
approach it, which I think you still got the full effect, and I think nothing less than the original. So what we're listening to now is the drum track to Sonic Destroyer, and very, very similar to the original soundtrack. It's strange. I mean, I'm never really one to really favor claps in songs. It humanizes a track like this, where actually Sonic Destroyer was actually the opposite. But in this particular track, it works. It keeps the funk level at a certain perspective in the track. The rides to create somewhat of like a high frequency mask, or it kind of surrounds it expands the range a little bit. But without a doubt, this sound here actually made it's kind of like the hot sauce of music. It's not really needed, but it's applied, for like an extreme preference. So we
the hi-hats.
The hi-hats, of course, are a very standard type of sequence that worked out quite nice.
The effects on the hi-hats is unusual.
That worked very, very well. How did that come out in this production? I think you used certain instruments to.
Two groups of instruments. First, the horns are playing really, really strongly, and the strings just after the horns are doing like a pitch down by making trills too, and it gives us that terrifying effect. Maybe we can divide on the mix table to hear well the effect.
Okay.
So we have just the horns for the attack. And we have the pitch down of the strings. And together. So we have a big level of sound from the beginning.
Yeah, very exciting track. I think it's a very convincing, a very extraordinary example of how classical music can actually fit with electronic. And I think this probably, if anything else, more than anything else that you listen to on the DVD, I think this is a very good example of how the two genres can actually work together to create more emotion. I think, in this case, we extracted the two best things out of the the genre, the power of the orchestra working together in one force, and then also the same, the power from electronic machine.
Yeah.
So it was a very very productive and very learning experience when we matched these two things together for Sonic Destroyer. Okay. All right. So that concludes Sonic Destroyer, and enjoy the DVD.